It's time for From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine with Trey, a golf podcast for those who love golf, struggle with golf, and just like to enjoy the outdoors and fellowship with friends, all while chasing a ball around, trying to put it in a 4 1/4 inch diameter hole. From the Shortgrass is presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine, and brought to you by Stevens Incorporated, an independent financial services firm with the freedom to focus on what matters most. By Beechwood Hospitality, we partner with you to deliver high-yield results by managing, developing, and investing in top-quality hospitality assets. And now, from the Shortgrass, here's your host, Trey.
Welcome to another edition of From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. I am your host, Trey. Hey, don't forget, UAMS Ortho Now is now open at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. If you have an orthopedic injury, sports, work, or anything else, walk in and see the best in orthopedic care. No appointment needed. Ortho Now is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday 8 a.m. to noon, conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Call for more information, 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674. Congratulations to the Arkansas women's golf team as they have advanced to the finals of the NCAA tournament in Carlsbad, California. That will take place next week. But they get it done in Columbus, Ohio. They were in the top 5 there, and they advance. The Arkansas men competing right now, and along with Little Rock and the University of Central Arkansas. So 3 teams from the state of Arkansas trying to get to Carlsbad, just like the Arkansas women did last week. Coming up on this edition of From the Shortgrass, I sit down with Men's Ohio Valley Conference Golfer of the Year, Matteo Cristoni. Matteo, born in Modena, Italy, came to the United States to go to college and started his college career at Grand Canyon University in Phoenix. That is where former Little Rock Trojan head coach Jake Harrington found him, got him to transfer to Little Rock, and since he's been at Little Rock, he's been on a team that has won the Ohio Valley Conference twice and is making his second trip to the NCAA tournament with the Little Rock Trojans at Auburn this week. He's coming up after the break. Stay with us.
This is Justin Acree with some exciting news. UAMS Ortho Now is now open at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. If you have an orthopedic injury, sports, work, or anything else, walk in and get the best in orthopedic care. No appointment needed. Ortho Now is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. Conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. For more information, call 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
The next time you travel to El Dorado and need overnight accommodations, the Haywood Hotel is where you need to stay. The Haywood El Dorado Tapestry Collection by Hilton is a great place to stay if you're in South Arkansas, listening to live music or playing the challenging Mystic Creek Golf Club. Take time and relax in their bar for a drink before going out on the town for dinner. The Haywood, 210 South Washington, right in the heart of downtown El Dorado. Search the Haywood El Dorado on the web or call 800-293-0718 for reservations. The Haywood, a Beechwood hospitality property.
Welcome back to this edition of From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. I am Trey. Matteo Cristoni, a senior on the Little Rock Trojans men's golf team, 3-time All-OVC team member. This year, he wins the OVC Player of the Year when it comes to men's golf. He was on the newcomer team in 23, made All-OVC team in 23 and 24, and this year he made the final putt that got the Little Rock Trojans the conference title in match play over UT Martin. It was a birdie putt on 18. He came from behind to get the win. You're going to find out more about how he was able to do that right now. On the tee, Matteo Cristoni. Matteo, thanks for joining me on this edition of From the Shortgrass. Growing up in Italy, do you remember the first time you picked up a golf club?
Hey, thanks for having me here today. Yes, I did. I was with my friend. I was with my dad at my country club, Modern Golf and Country Club, my home club. And yes, I was watching him play, and I had this plastic sticks, and I felt like my first few swings, probably I couldn't just hit the ball. But I was just missing it all the time. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and since there, I had a couple friends, my home club, and I played with them quite a bit, and I really enjoyed playing outside and played a game of golf, and that's how everything started.
Is that the only sport you played growing up in Italy?
I played soccer until the age of 12, and after I quit soccer, and I just play golf since nowadays. Yeah, just one sport, pretty much.
Is there a sport you wanted to play that you didn't get to play?
Not really. Yeah, there was the soccer and golf. They were main two in my life. So yeah, I'm lucky that I picked golf. I have a lot of fun playing it.
Were you self-taught, or did your dad teach you the game of golf, or did you have some instruction?
Yeah, I have instruction. I always had this. I had teaching lesson with Luca Prampolini, swing coach back home. I was with him for a lot of years, and after I switched a couple instruction, and right now I'm with Massimo Scarpa, and
Who are some of the other golfers that you looked up to that were like the Molinaris, Francesco, Eduardo? Did you look up to those two?
Yeah, absolutely. Francesco, I remember when I was 16 years old, and so 2018, and he won the Open Championship. Like, I clearly looked it up him. It was like one of the best of the world at that time. Was in so straight and was making a lot of putts. So yeah, definitely he is one of my idols. And another one, I would say Tiger Woods. I never seen him play personally, but I watch a lot of highlights on YouTube, and I feel like is the GOAT.
What is it about Tiger Woods that makes him the GOAT?
I feel like he always make the right putts in the right moment, and like he's so energetic, and it's just a really good entertainer for the crowd.
Is there someone that you pattern your game after? Is it a Francesco Molinari that you like to pattern your game after him, or is it basically Matteo's Matteo? I'm going to pattern my game after myself.
No, I think I'm going to pattern my game after myself because I feel like I have some characteristics that are just unique to my swing, and I just need to develop them and make my swing really comfortable for myself without looking at anyone. But obviously, like when I look at like a lot of players, I just try to see how they play some certain shots in like around the greens, how they putt. But from like a swing golf perspective, I would say I just stick with my own swing.
Other courses over in Italy besides the one you grew up playing, what are some of the best courses in the country?
So yeah, my course is definitely one of the best, and I would say Olgiata Golf Club. It's really, really good down in Rome. Really good layout. They host a couple of Italian Open in the last few years. It's really long from the back tees. And after Biella Le Betulle, they host an Italian international under 16. Really challenging course, small green. The rough is usually really thick out there. And another course is Golf Club Milano up in Milan. And I think it's one of my favorite in Italy by far. I always play good there. We have like a lot of trees. It's really, really pure. Like the fairway looks amazing. It's always in mint condition. So I feel like, it's definitely one of the best to play out there.
It's nice to go out to courses that are always in mint condition and work on your game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Here in Little Rock, we have the opportunity to go out to a lot of places. They are in a really good condition. Like Pleasant Valley is always in good condition. Chenal Country Club is always in incredible condition. We go sometimes during the fall. We go out to Alotian, and it's always in perfect conditions. CCLR up there. So yeah, lucky.
Good courses that you get to play. Let's talk about when you were deciding that you wanted to play golf competitively. Do you remember about what time that was? How old were you?
So yeah, I think I was about like 16. I won the Italian Championship under 16 down in Florence, and I felt like I said, yeah, I should give a try to golf and try to make a living with golf. So in Italy we have this Italian national team where you basically you travel with the national team, so you have like one or two coaches based on how many guys they're gonna go to the event, and you just travel around Europe to play some competition. So I was lucky that they helped me a lot.
What was it like being on that national team?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of fun. Like especially you have like a group of players that they have your own. You share the same goal. So like try to be a professional player. So it's definitely you definitely push each other to the limit and try to get better every day. And I felt like I learned a lot, and I had a lot of fun during this last few years.
You came to the United States and started college in Phoenix at Grand Canyon University. How did you end up there?
So I have this friend Tommaso Zorzetto that he was playing there. He's still playing there at GCU. So when I was undecided to where to go, I just he convinced me to go there, and I felt like it was a really, really good school, good golf course, good facility. So I just contacted the assistant coach at that time, and I committed in a couple days.
Grand Canyon, where did you all get to play out there and practice?
So we had our university golf club that's called GCU University Course, and it's like in the middle of the town. It's a public course, and it was really, really packed, especially from October to March, because everyone wants to go there and play golf. Amazing weather.
The summertime, it's hot.
Yeah, 100%. And after, I remember we were playing a lot. On Thursday, we were playing True North and other few private club. I don't remember exactly all the names because it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
I forgot. But True North, GCU, University Course, and probably Alta Mesa, I think, Country Club. A couple times we played there.
How did you end up at Little Rock, at the University of Arkansas Little Rock?
So after it's actually a long story, but after the first year, I decided to transfer. I went in the portal, and I talked with Jake Harrington, that was at the Little Rock head coach at that time, and he convinced me to come here, and that's pretty much it.
Year 3, and you guys have done it again. You've made it to the NCAA tournament. You've won the Ohio Valley Conference. You were on that team that won it the first time that Little Rock played in the Ohio Valley Conference. What was it like after the disappointment last year, Matteo, of not winning and going to the NCAA tournament, to this year winning and knowing that we're in the NCAA tournament? We don't have to worry about being an at-large selection.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this year was completely different because we knew that no matter what the result was going to be a conference, we were still going to make it through and go to regional. Instead, last year was just like one shot, one kill. And this year everything was more fun, more enjoyable. And I feel like because we knew that we were already going to be able to go to regional, we played more free, but still, like, when I go there, I want to win. And that's what we did. You guys won the stroke play portion by 7 shots, and then it comes down to match play. Match play is a totally different game, isn't it? And it's difficult. Yeah, absolutely. Like I feel like we didn't play that good on the stroke play because probably I was expecting to win by a little bit more than 7. But I mean, when we go to match play, like we knew it was a completely different game. All the other teams, they were trying to beat us because we're number 1 seed. So we just try to go there and push as much as we can, like make a lot of birdies, try to avoid easy mistakes, and that's what we did. And yeah, we won.
You were named Ohio Valley Conference Player of the Year. What does that mean to you?
I mean, definitely is like a big achievement. I played really, really solid during the entire year. I feel like my stroke average was 71.15 or 10. My goal at the end of the year was to average in the 70s, non-adjusted, and right now it's 71.15. Adjusted is like 70.4. So yeah, I definitely I feel like with regional I have a good chance to make my personal goal if I play well. Yeah, obviously Player of the Year, big recognition. You always look forward to win some awards.
Being the Player of the Year, and in match play, Coach Austin Ove this year decided to sit you in the first round of matches. Were you concerned that, hey, I want to be out there, I need to help my team, and I'm the OVC Player of the Year. I want to have, the ball. I want to have the clubs. I want to be out there, and I want to be competing.
I mean, it was just like more a decision that, like, I was gonna I knew that I need to get my point in the afternoon. So I just said, yeah, well, it's better like if I rest in the morning, get out in the afternoon. I'm gonna be fresh. Probably I'm gonna play against a guy that he already played 18. And I feel like I have more higher chances to success, and that's what I did because those other guys from UT Martin, they were pretty extremely aggressive. They were playing so well. So yeah, it was really every match was really, really hard to win.
And you won the final point for the Little Rock Trojans to win the Ohio Valley Conference Championship. Going into 16, though, you weren't in the lead. Take me through 16, 17, and 18.
So yeah, I shot there at 16 and I was 1 down. And, well, I was playing well. Didn't make a lot of putts in the last 14 holes. I hit a lot of second shots to 20, 30 feet, made a lot of putts, 14 putts in a row. And after 15, I made this birdie that, I said to myself, well, you can make a birdie today. So on 16, I just drove it perfectly down the middle, and I was about 90 meters away. I had this 54 in my hands. Usually it's a 3/4, a really soft one. But I had a little bit of adrenaline, just went long in the fringe. And after I made 2 putts, the other guy from UT Martin made 4. I still 1 down, going to 17, and this little uphill dogleg left with water on the left. And the guy from UT Martin, he had the honor, went first, and he went left in the hazard. So I decided to play a little bit conservative. Mm-hmm. I hit 2 iron down the middle, have 158 meters, and I hit 8 iron to about 20 something feet. And from there, I just 2-putted, and he made double. I made par, so I won the hole. On number 18, I feel like I had the momentum.
Now, you're all square going into 18.
Yeah, but I feel like the momentum, after 17, kind of switched.
Sure.
I feel like it was tired, and I was feeling good, great. So,
did you see all your teammates around the green when you were hitting your approach shot?
Yeah, absolutely. I was really focused on where I was gonna land my second shot. So I didn't I was not looking around. I was just looking at my ball and the flag and where I was gonna leave my third shot. So I had this amazing driver down the middle, was 170 meters and a little downwind, hit 7 iron. I went a little left over the just short that bunker. So I had this little sit down lie with a bunker in front of me. And after I have down the slope and the pin, and I had a really good flop. I didn't expect it was coming out that soft, and I stick it to 6 feet and was like uphill left to right, just to move a touch. And the other guy from UT Martin chipped it to about 10 feet. He was downhill. He missed it. I was uphill. And yeah, I had a really good stroke I put in that putt. And and it went in, so I won the match.
What was that feeling like?
Yeah, obviously a lot of relief because in the stroke play I didn't play my best. I had a lot of short game issues, even on the second round, third round. And because I'm a senior, like I was always gonna want to leave this place with a good memory, and I feel like that was the right moment to do it. So I'm so proud. I was lucky to end up with a winning point.
I want to go back. You said 170 meters.
Yeah.
On 18. Yeah. Do you convert to meters from yards?
No, I don't look at yards like at all. Like I know they're like, for example, like 300 yards is 270 meters, but like just because on the yards book for like how far is like usually they run out. But I just plain metered my entire life, so I have my Bushnell set up in meters. My notes are in meters. I always plain meters. So
the good thing is that they allow you to use rangefinders in collegiate golf.
Yeah, otherwise I need to switch back to
yards. Yeah. So is it tough to get used to that though when you come over to the United States and you look at a scorecard and it's in yards?
Not really, because like always playing since junior golf back in Europe, I played a lot in the UK, and they are using yards, so I was used to that kind of stuff. But at the same time, because I always play my amateur career using laser for distance, I feel like I just use my laser for meters, and I just like look around, and I can convert pretty like quickly from yards to meter and to meter to yards.
Matteo, you guys are heading to Auburn University to take part in the NCAA tournament. That's the regional you guys were selected for. The top 5 teams from that regional will advance to Carlsbad, California. How nice would it be for Little Rock to get in that top 5 in Auburn this week?
Yeah, it would be really, really nice, I would say. I feel like the course is going to really suit us perfectly. It's a tight course where you have to place your first shot down the middle, and after you're gonna have like a middle to short iron in. I think the greens are gonna be pretty fast, so you need to like you leave your second shot in good position to make easy pars or easy birdie. But yeah, I'm feeling like really, really positive about it.
What do you think about the team and some of the senior leadership that you guys have with the squad heading to Auburn?
Yeah, I feel like this is one of the best team we ever had here for quality and for talent. I think is the best by far. Our ranking is showing that we are able and capable to beat really, really good teams like we did in the past in the spring. So I think we just need to go there and stick to our plan. Know that we are capable of getting the top 5 and punch a ticket for the NCAA championship. So that's pretty much it.
Your plans after college are big. You want to become a professional golfer. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Why?
I mean, I always dream about since I was a kid to become a professional golfer. So right now I have the opportunity after I'm finished here with college to go back to Europe and play a couple pro events and some amateur events during the summer, and after I'm gonna do some probably DP World Tour qualifying and Asian Tour qualifying, and after from there we will see where I'm gonna end up.
Well, best of luck. I know it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be because like right now the golf is really extremely competitive. So like you need to be really, really good. And I'm really excited. I can't wait to play with pros.
Are there tournaments that you watch when you're back in Italy besides the Open Championship, but like, the Masters, the PGA Championship, the U.S. Open, Ryder Cup?
Yeah.
Do you watch those events?
Yeah, 100%. I watch the major on TV, and I would say the Ryder Cup. And I always, when I watch those events, like I always kind of imagine myself that I'm gonna play in there someday, because that's what I want to do. And and that's pretty much it. Like I just really enjoy watching golf and playing golf. So that's what I like.
If you could talk to potential recruits that might be thinking about coming to Little Rock to play golf, why should they come to Little Rock?
Yeah, I would say that our head coach, Hosinov, is really, really good coaching. He can help you a lot with all the parts of your game. Like he knows a lot about golf, and he really take care of all of the player in the team. So plus we have a lot of courses with different type of grass, from bend to Bermuda, bend greens, Bermuda greens. So you can practice a lot of different shots, and you can get better really, really quick, I feel like.
Best golf course Matteo Cristoni's ever played?
Oh, I mean, I would say the St. Andrews, the Holt course, just because the game of golf is born there.
Yeah.
I really like that course. I'm lucky that I played there quite a few rounds. But 18 and number 1 is just so iconic. Even 17, the road hole, the second shot with that tiny green. It's really, really fun playing there.
Special, isn't it?
It is. I think it's definitely my best golf course by far that I ever played in.
Matteo, fantasy foursome, living or deceased, you and 3 others that you could play around a golf with, who would they be?
So me, my brother, my dad, and Tiger Woods.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah. Well, best of luck. And when you become a professional and you're playing in the Open Championship, the U.S. Open, the Masters, even a Ryder Cup, remember the people back in Little Rock, because we might be calling to, maybe get a little pass or something.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to remember the show from the Shortgrass podcast.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Matteo.
From Central Arkansas to South Arkansas to Northeast Arkansas, across the state to Northwest Arkansas, you will find a Beechwood hospitality property. From the Haywood in El Dorado to the Hilton Garden in Jonesboro to the Doubletree in Bentonville and the Staybridge Suites just south of Baumwalker Stadium, Beechwood Hospitality has a room for you. Beechwood Hospitality is the leader in hotel property management in the state. Make sure you find a Beechwood Hospitality hotel for your next overnight stay.
Strength is measured not by the number of accounts. Strength is placing value on relationships. It's having the vision and the guts to invest in growth. It's the commitment to responsibly manage your money. At Stephens, we believe that our strengths build success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stephens, member NYSE, SIPC.
This is Justin Acree with some exciting news. UAMS Ortho Now is now open at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. If you have an orthopedic injury, sports, work, or anything else, walk in and get the best in orthopedic care. No appointment needed. Ortho Now is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon. Conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. For more information, call 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674.
That will just about do it for this edition of From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. Before we get out of here, I want to thank Matthew Allen and Blair Allen, Beechwood Hospitality. They know how to manage hotel properties. When you need an overnight place to stay, make sure you're booking a Beechwood Hospitality hotel. The PGA Championship at Quail Hollow in Charlotte, North Carolina. Who's going to win? Who do you like? The second major of the year is upon us, and we'll have a recap next week on From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. As always, thanks for listening to From the Shortgrass, and remember, when you find your ball mark on the green, fix it and a couple of more. And I hope to see you sometime soon from the Shortgrass.
You have been listening to From the Shortgrass, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine, a weekly podcast dedicated to the game of golf. This has been a presentation of the Buzz Radio Network in association with Majestic Cubby Productions.